Hello everyone, it is California Bird here with another exciting episode of Transport Fever. And check out our nice, interesting airplane. It actually has kind of a funny tail. So yeah, pretty cool, flying over the mountains. It's pretty nice. Our cities are getting huge. Look at all the trains. So many trains, all that smoke. You know, the EPA is soon, well, I mean, we're playing a European map, but the European equivalent to the EPA soon is probably going to be like, no, we can't have these anymore. We got to go all electric. That's going to happen soon. But not right now because it is the year 1931. We haven't even had World War II. We have had World War I, but we have not had to experience it in this game. That is so we're very fortunate for that. And now this plane is turning in onto final approach to land at Yeatley. But we're going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit off of that. And let's see how things are going. Trains are going. Everything's pretty good. I mean, things are back to being, I think, normal. We have a backup of trains over at the grain thing. But we're producing again, which is good. I think that having the trains wait for the grain was a good decision because everything is producing now again. We've got trains carrying food again. The whole food system that somehow got mucked up is back on the rails, no pun intended. So that's good. What do we need to do? Well, we've been kind of split between this northern area and that southern area, and so the northern area is really booming. Yeatley is up to a whopping almost 1,000 people. Let's just take a little bit and look at the city. We have like apartment blocks for real now, like actual almost, okay, they're not skyscrapers, they're not even close to skyscrapers, but I mean, even for the 1930s, they're not skyscrapers, but I mean, you know, we've got bigger buildings, lots of bigger buildings are coming in, all because of transportation. That's the whole thing, right? That's what this game is teaching you. Without transportation, where would people be? Who knows? Scary, right? Not really. I mean, but it's a good thing that we are definitely moving people around. And it's definitely helping the economy. Yeatley's already almost up to 1,000. Aldershot is almost up to 900. Let's just see. I think Yeatley probably is the biggest city. But I just want to verify. Yep. Yeatley, followed by Kenilworth, which makes sense. They are on, these two cities are in a very strategic point. They're connecting these two lines, basically. This eastern route and this western route. For the loop that we never actually finished. Talked about it like, I don't know, however many episodes ago, like 20 episodes ago or something like that. And we have still not finished the loop. Got distracted, built airplanes. I think actually that's why Yeatley's a little bit bigger. They've got an airport. With an airplane waiting to pick up people. And who has people? That's cool. It's nice to see people using the airplanes. So anyway, what are we going to do? Well, I feel like it's time that we give some love back into, sorry about that, back into this section of the map. By that I mean, oh, there's lots of food waiting. I need to stop getting distracted with buying more and more stuff. I need to set out some more routes, I think, on the side. I want a Yeatley down into Greater Wellington. Because look at Greater Wellington. Greater Wellington is very much like Yeatley used to be. A very small city, like 200 people. Look, there aren't even a lot of cars. Look at all these people walking around. How sad is that? It's actually not that sad. It was good. These people have to deal with urban sprawl now. They have to deal with commute times. But it's okay because Greater Wellington will soon have commute times. I can promise you that. That's what I will bring to Greater Wellington because we are going to finally put a station in Greater Wellington. Like we said we would many episodes ago. So let's go ahead and not know how to put in a road. There we go. Well, bam. Oop. There we go. As soon as the cash comes back in. And actually we also need to be able to turn it such that we can get Greater Wellington and then down to Settle. And I did not actually realize that this is all the way at the south of the map. This is a huge loop. This is going to be a huge loop. This is basically the entire map. It's a good thing we have cross connects. I now realize it's good we have cross connects. Okay. So that's actually pretty good. It's the 1930s and we're already touching a good portion of the map. And for some reason I'm not making profit. Don't know why. Is there a line that's stuck? I bet you there's a line that's stuck. The cargo line is always going to be losing me money for right now. That line, I'm surprised it's losing me money. Oh, I can tell it to stop upgrading though. That's also shocking. But I guess we're back in the green. Bit fickle, but it's okay. And I put a highway there. I don't know I put a highway there, but it's okay. So anyway, Greater Wellington, we'll have to aim down into Settle, which Settle is going to be a weird one because Settle is going to have, it's going to kind of swoop in and swoop in. The Settle station's probably going to go on the eastern part of it, and we can, that way we can swoop Greater Wellington in and swoop out to Ludbury, and then also have an opposite side that just goes to Gillingham. So enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and put in a station into Greater Wellington. I'm actually going to make this high speed. It's going to have a tannery. It's going to be a longer station because we're going to soon have longer trains. And we can afford it. So we go with something like this. I think we can aim it like that and hit, definitely hit what we're aiming for. The only issue is that we have no money. It's a minor issue. But we're working through the lack of funds. I really don't know why it's so very spiky. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know why it's so like that. Weird. Anyway, so we'll drop that station in. And we'll go ahead and put a little city street. Too much curvature. It's a straight road. There we go. And we'll put in a, do we want a ridiculousness again? Make it electric. Yeah, let's just make it a gigantic electric thing. Because in the future, we'll need this, probably. Probably not, though. But who knows? There we go. All right. And then, so the Yeatley train will run, and we'll kind of run through the hills over here. All right. And we also want to put our tracks out. Or at least I want to put the tracks out. I don't know if you want to. But we definitely should, so that way we don't have to deal with demolishing millions and millions and millions of dollars of homes in the near future. So go ahead and plop that down. This way, hopefully, city planner doesn't get all happy-go-lucky with the city planning. All right. And what's this track doing? It's turning pretty aggressively. It doesn't need to be that aggressive. It can just come straight out. Just like so. And we'll bring the other one out as well. And we need to destroy this road. Not the track and the road, just the road. Just the road. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and plop down this track. There is a bridge pillar in my way. Now I realize why this was going the funkiness it was. Alright, so we have to avoid that bridge pillar. Let's see if I can. Actually, I could put, you know, I don't know why I did that. I could just split the tracks around the bridge pillar. It's so hard to do so. It takes so much work, so much effort. I don't need to build another bridge, no. I don't need it to curve so much. So we'll just go ahead and plop a great piece of track that will hopefully not snap. Oh, stop snapping. Stop it. Alright, so a straight piece of track. Just like so. Alright, there we go. And then this will run over to there. There we go. Alright. We'll split around that bridge pillar. And watch, as soon as this happens, we're somehow going to need to upgrade this bridge or something. Need to put in a new pillar, and it's going to be a different spot. And this will be for naught. But it'll be okay. So where exactly does this need to go? Not going to go ridiculous, because it's going to try to build, yeah, a tunnel bridge confusionness. But we definitely turn left a little. I'm going to go off to the left. Just a wee bit. And borrow some more money. Oh no. Don't build up there. I don't even know where you're building. So off to the left a bit. Kind of a gradual curve off. And we'll bring this guy in to meet it as well. Like so. Yep, and so there we go. I start curving it back over. Go like that, and bring this one in to be his friend. There you go. Yep, so now we're back together again. That's nice. All right, there we go. And then we need to see how this is gonna come up from the south here. So probably gonna just tunnel through. I have so much cash right now. I'm not really that concerned about things. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need that tunnel. That's just was expected. I mean, I don't think anyone didn't expect that tunnel. And we'll go ahead and plop down the other set of rails. I know I'm not following my rule of follow the terrain, but at this point we've got cash rolling in, and I kind of just want to get this done. I knew I needed a tunnel anyway, and the nice thing about just doing it in one go with a tunnel, you don't have to deal with elevation changes and all that crazy stuff. Handle it for you. There we go. That is a weird track. Drop in this track like so. Get a nice crossover, put in some signals, and then we can get trains coming down here. I mean, that's super fast. So drop in some signals. Drop in some more signals in. Put in even more signals. All the signals. Such signals, much signals. Wow. Wow signals. So there we go. Get us some good separation on these trains. And there we have it. And maybe some right before the station. Alright. So that's pretty cool, I think. So now let's extend the line down. Oh look, and our plane is taking off. Isn't that nice? So go ahead and what line is this? It's this lime green line. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh, I also see an issue. This won't work really well because there's only one track into this station. Let's go ahead and fix that issue real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and pause. Well, go ahead and get that train into the station and then pause. Oh, that's actually a great shot. Just look at that. It's old and new. It's the old trains that we were using and then the new beautiful Flying Scotsman, both in our nice purple livery. But anyway, so let's go ahead and try to see if we can get a track down here or if this bridge is gonna freak out. I know that I'm gonna have to redo that a little. I'm gonna pull this out just in case. I go ahead and yep, alright, so that's not too surprising. Yeah, that track's kind of cutting weird because it's still trying to cut in. So then we'll go like that. 165, that's not bad, especially since these were built with slower tracks in mind. And that is such a shocker. It's a very much shock, such wow, such. So the bridge needs to get replaced. Always, always. There's always a thing, it seems. Let's see. Can we get this under? Look at that. We're under. And then it doesn't want to. Let me see if I can do something with the terrain really fast. Probably won't be able to. No, because I can't even get under there to knock that down. The problem is the pillar. This would work, except that it's going to remove where the pillar is standing. It's just... Okay. So go ahead. Just remove the bridge. Now it looks all awkward and such. But we can put this back. We can put this right here. And the pillar should have a place to stand. Hopefully. Hopefully it will have a place to stand. Terrain alignment collision. Right. Because now the bridge wants to extend itself out even more. We have seen this happen before. So we will go ahead and spend lots of money. $3 million! Oh my gosh. Alright. YOLO. Oh, that's what happens when you destroy roads, by the way, when the buses are on it. It jumps to the nearest mode. Nearest other road. So, we now know what is with the... Oh, this is an interesting bug. So, the trains apparently have been wall riding. That is not a valid thing to do, trains. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and fix this area. Really quick. Hopefully it's going to be quick. Hopefully I don't have to like do one of those time-lapsey things that I had to do in one of the previous videos. This just goes smoothly. Go ahead and I don't... Okay. I don't know what that was. Because these were also just going down to one track anyway. That wasn't using that track, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know what that weird graphics was, but okay. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Lower this down. Then we will kind of equalize things around a little. There you go. So this should give us a nice base to put the bridge on. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and build said road. Cross. There we go. And look, it's back and it works. Do we want that one? Or this one? I want this one. I want to go with... Yeah, we'll go with this one. All right. We'll go ahead and approve that. And then those buildings will come back in, hopefully. Hopefully, we'll see. All right. Go ahead and go forward in time. Oh, and I need to reconnect the depot up. We don't need... Well, we can just do high speed. We might as well. That'll just come in like so. Depot's reconnected. Everything's reconnected. Everything's happy, I hope. Make sure none of the lines are broken. Yep, everything's good. All right. Cool beans. So now what I was going to actually do, right, is the lime green line, which is the, let's see, yep, Ipswich Alderwood passenger line. Go ahead and open that up. So it's going to get, actually, we have to pause again, because we're going to remove Aldershot from this. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Yeatley. Then you're going to shoot all the way down through all of this mess, which means we're going to need more trains, to Greater Wellington. Then you will come back up to Yeatley. Then you will go back up to Aldershot, and then all the way back to where you started in Ipswich. Yep, and that is what we're going to do. So this next train should probably go through. And I actually need to create buses real fast. I'm going to pause the game just so I can get a bus route, a rudimentary bus route kind of started. So let's go ahead and say you're going to go there. Then you'll go up probably right here. And then we'll go over to right down here. And then we'll put in a road. A weird road. Put in that road. Yep, that's pretty good. Well, bam. And do we need another bus stop down here? I don't think so. I think we're in between. So those guys are caught. Oh, we do need a bus stop down here. Okay. So then we will put another bus stop right by the highway. Right over here. And go ahead and plop down a new line. This will be the Greater Wellington bus route. And it's going to go from... bus route. Alright, so it's going to go from there to here, over to here, over to here. And actually, I'm missing a station, I think. Yeah, we should put a station probably up here. Or actually, what I should do, come out, delete that one, delete this one. What I really should have done is put one a bit further up here and then put one back, yep, back up in here. Why not? I would really like it right there. Apparently no. Apparently it has to go right there. Alright, that's okay. So, let's see. So, what route was this? This was the Greater Wellington bus route. So, it will go from the station. Ooh. Using. it will go from the station to the avenue to, let's see, London Road to Church Street to Alexander Road. And for some reason, it doesn't have a route. Greater Wellington up to the avenue to London Road to Church Street to Alexander. I don't see where the issue is with this route. If I remove Alexander Street, if I remove Church Street. Oh, it's because that one was getting removed. Okay. Add station, that one. There we go. All right. So then we need a nice little depot. Go ahead and plop down a quick and dirty road depot right across the street from the bus station. Right like so. And go ahead and buy probably 3 buses, and we'll put those on. There we go. So now we can go ahead and let time progress. Oh, airplane. Lots of airplanes coming in. And this train should be the first train to head down to Greater Wellington to service passengers down there. And there it goes. So that is pretty cool. A lot of people waiting here for the Yeatley Kensworth line. Oh man, we're gonna need to put another train on that. Getting excessive, actually. Crazy. All right. Has Yeatley broken 1,000? It has. Yeatley has broken 1,000. There are tons of people. The city is becoming huge. It's like a real city now. Crazy. Lots of people, lots of things going on. And we've got this new route down to Greater Wellington. So I think that is pretty cool. I think I'm going to leave it here for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, definitely remember to put a like down below. And if you want to see more awesome train episodes, definitely remember to subscribe to the channel. This has been California Bird. See you around.